I had done an entire first voiceover, and then in the actual voiceover, I stopped for a few seconds and admitted to the fact that I was rambling and nothing I was saying was interesting. So I decided to redo it and actually talk about the characters, or at least how this is Christmas themed, because from an outside perspective, it's probably only Christmas themed because I drew each of them with a present. My family every year on Christmas Eve does pajamas, as like, because I know a lot of families do like, you open one gift on Christmas Eve and the rest on Christmas. My family has always had that one gift be specifically pajamas, and it's been a tradition that's been in like my whole life, and I'm pretty sure they did it before I even existed, unless they started it because I was like the first younger child in my family. Like, my mom was the first in the family to like, out of her sisters, to have a child. So I assume because everyone was like in their 20s, they didn't do pajamas every Christmas until I came along, unless I'm just completely wrong. They may have done it before I existed. Who knows? Well, my family knows. I just am not part of my family that knows, obviously, because I was not alive. But so we do pajamas every year, so I thought I would draw some of my original characters in pajamas. Frankly, I want to do some characters from my original series, but I don't entirely know if Christmas exists for them. So, as for more Christmas drawings, I may just do characters from my FNAF AU in general, whereas these are these are OCs from my FNAF AU. If you don't know, all 4 of these characters are quote-unquote ship kids from my AU. I just don't really know what else to call them. Because they weren't born, they were built. It's kind of weird to say that they're kids. So I feel like I need to say they're ship kids, even though that provides no context to the fact that they were built, not born. It's just very confusing. I don't know how to refer to them, because I've actually come across a few FNAF AUs where they have ship kids and are like, yeah, but they were born, and it's so weird. It's like, they're animatronics. They shouldn't be capable of that. So I never know, like, I assume people assume when someone says there is a child character, I think the default is to assume they were born. So every time I bring up the ship kids, I'm like, I have to specify they were built. They were not born. They were built. Someone built them. And someone built them. So it's so weird to just say the children characters, because it feels like they're not actually children, even though they still technically are. But I haven't really talked much about the ship kids as characters, which is fine because they're not introduced in the chapters yet, but they actually will get introduced soon. And so for the 3 people watching this, I'm going to give you a minor spoiler, which is I officially decided Toybe's corruption will happen after the ship kids get introduced, or at least the first handful of the ship kids, which means the introduction of Lilac is dawning, and that is terrifying. I don't know if anyone wants Lilac here. I don't think anyone does want Lilac. I'm very both excited and terrified to introduce them in the chapters, because you have Lilac, who's Lilac, and then there's Theodore, who's just rude, and then there's Cyan, who's just present, and then Crimson, who's literal precious ray of sunshine that everyone should love. And it's like, what I am excited for, though, is introducing Lilac in the chapters will finally give people a genuine reason to draw Lilac. So if Lilac gets even more fan art, which I swear to God, if she manages to get even more, then I can at least reason in my head that it's because people like her in the chapters. I still don't understand how she's gotten so much fan art, like, without the chapters, without anything, just her existing. I don't know why everyone likes her. I am pretty excited to write. Oh, I yawned. I'm pretty excited to write Crimson, because she's absolute sweetheart, like I said. She's one of my favorite characters within my FNAF AU, and I'm just very excited for her to exist and for her to possibly get the attention she deserves. She's just such a sweet character, and she's so much fun to write. And I love her, and I can't wait for her to get introduced, because she's precious and she deserves it. Lilac, on the other hand, she does not deserve it. Lilac, bottom of the barrel. We don't like Lilac here. If you like Lilac, leave. She's my character, but leave. I hate lilac so much. I do. I don't know why. I just do. I always have. Not really, but for a while I have. Also, the sheets came off my bed again, and I swear to God, I want to burn them. They will not stay on. I made my bed like less than a week ago. Please. I'm not putting them back on. I can't do this. But I'm very excited for Crimson to be in the chapters, while I am not excited for Lilac to be in the chapters. Oh, like, the speed paint stopped, which means I need to stop talking, or else this is going to go on a black screen for an eternity. This is a very quick addition to the speed paint. I just wanted to show that I am darkening the red on Cyan's outfit, because the red kind of looked orange, and Cyan's already the messiest of all of them, so I'm kind of fine if I mess it up some. I just wanted to show that I am darkening the color, because he kind of looked like a carrot. Cyan the carrot. Yeah, now he looks better.